I'm about to open the rarest Stikbot ever. I can't believe this. Actually, it's very funny. This package, I can't show it, but it says Hamlin Goose and not GooseHamlin. This is from China. No way. I am holding in my hand the black translucent Stikbot. I don't even know how to process this to an extent. Like, I mean, this is the rarest Stikbot ever. Well, not anymore, but it was. I mean, after this video goes out, it is no longer the rarest. I think it's probably still top 5. But yeah, I'm gonna clean it up, but we gotta look at this more in depth. This is crazy. The obvious things that your mind automatically connects to: the horribly yellowed cups and the broken leg. This kind of yellowing, as you can see, it goes through the cup. This is what happens when the older Stikbots, like the 2015, around that time, Stikbot suction cups, when they get left alone, especially in a dirty, dusty warehouse for a decade, this literally just happens. Thankfully, it is indeed reversible, and they've already actually gotten slightly less yellowed compared to when I opened them, so over time, I will be able to fix it. I made a short on that. Really simple, really easy. Along with that, the leg, I was gonna try and heat this up and take the leg apart and put it back together to make it the regular translucent black Stikbot, but because my brain doesn't allow me to not consider this to be a unique variant, I'm really glad I actually got the one with the messed up leg, because I always had hope that the black translucent would show up someday, and I still believe it will show back up in the future. So I'm just gonna wait until then to get a proper one, but I'm really glad I got this like special extra rare, super rare variant or whatever the heck. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Hopefully more will go back in stock, or another listing will go up, or something along those lines, and I can get more of these, because I do really want the regular version, and I really want to use this color for customs. It is an amazing color. Speaking of color, it is a very interesting shade. It's a very like smoky black. I see it's kind of hard to pick up in this specific lighting. Actually, in this lighting, it looks more along the lines of what we thought before we actually had better images of it, back when we only had that image of it at the beach, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like an orangish in there. Compare that to the translucent dark gray that we got more recently. I see more of a blue in there. I know the cord definitely has something to do with it, but it has more of a smoky, foggy texture almost on the plastic, whereas this one is more smooth, more transparent, more clear. I really like the look of both of these Stikbots. I like how this one looks different depending on the lighting. You wouldn't think that the orange cord would be the best fit for this type of color, but they went with it, and you know what? Oddly enough, it really works. Now, I've always been a fan of like the black faces on darker Stikbots, like the dark gray, the translucent purple, translucent cobalt. I don't know why. I know dark gray fans gonna dark gray fan. I really like the look of Stikbots with that specific little feature. I definitely want more of these. Unlike some people, I wasn't greedy and I only bought one, so other people had the chance to get them. What I'm assuming happened with this is because they made so many that very specifically had the leg upside down, this like weird factory error. I'm assuming Zing was just gonna throw these away, that somebody stole them before they did that, or grabbed them out of the dumpster or something and decided to sell them on some random Chinese website, which is where we found the listing for this. There's also this translucent green that had legs for shoulders, which is probably the new rarest, because I don't think anybody actually got that, but that is technically a different variant as well. Like, this one just barely meets the criteria to be counted as a new Stikbot, which is really cool to an extent, but is also extremely annoying. I know a lot of you guys thought that I spent like an insane amount of money to get this or anything, but I literally spent less than $20, and most of that was from shipping. The Stikbot itself, I think, was like $2 or something. The black translucent misprint. I know it's technically a factory error, but black translucent misprint rolls off the tongue better than black translucent factory error. I don't even have like anything crazy to say. It's just like, I'm speechless. It's the black translucent Stikbot. Me getting this isn't just a win for me. This is a win for the entire community. Like, it's crazy to finally have this. You know what I'm saying? And, not that it matters, but I'm technically the first person to get it. I mean, Clay might open his before I open mine, but I made the video first, so there's no evidence of that. Seriously though, this is just amazing. If you managed to make it this far without commenting, where did you get that? How did you get that? I don't really feel like explaining it, and thankfully Clay Film made an amazing video on the subject, which I will link in the description and at the end of the video. Make sure to just check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in joining my Discord server or following any of my socials, those links will of course be in the description. Keep on honking my Goose and Ham sandwiches, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out. I cut my nails before this record. I forgot to cut them when they were soft, and then like when you sleep, they even out and they don't look as crusty and raggedy. But I forgot, and I'm mad.